You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down. You enchant me even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down. I'm latching on, babe. Now I know what I have found. My heart up when the rest of me is down. You enchant me even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down. I'm latching on, babe. Now I know what I have found. I wanna lock in your love. I think we're close enough.
This is what I got. It's a jicama taco with chicken. Hey guys, as you can see, I really didn't record much on Tuesday. I ended up just recording a few videos while I was inside, but between the time that I had lunch with Alexis and then the time that we had gotten in, it was really raining, and raining pretty bad, and so I didn't want to get anything wet, so I just kept it in my book bag in one of my little pouches and kept it safe. But I just wanted to say thank you to Mercedes-Benz and all the sponsors for allowing me to witness this amazing band called Bastille. I still can't believe that I saw them live, and the people that I was with that night, they have already seen Bastille live, so they were telling me that I was in for a treat, and boy were they not kidding, because as soon as the lights went out and I heard the first few bars of Things Be Lost in the Fire, I completely lost my cool. I was in absolute fangirl mode, and I'm not one to fangirl, but when you've only seen this band through YouTube or through social media, or just kind of living vicariously through other people who have gone to see them and have said that the experience was one for the ages, you really feel a sense of overwhelming, like, good emotions. That didn't even make sense, I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. Like, it was absolutely unreal, epic, massive, mental, and I just had a really good time. And like I said on my blog, the things that meant so much to me was hearing laughter lines, and I didn't even have to, they didn't have to introduce that song. That I don't even think they introed it, but when I heard the beginning of it, I let out a high-pitched scream, and I'm pretty sure everyone around me heard it and was just, they just knew that this girl was stoked on this song. And the reason being is that Laughter Lines is probably the one song that I associate with kind of pretty high up there with Bad Blood. And when I heard it, I remember hearing it for the first time and completely just speechless afterwards, because the chorus of the song, you know, I'll see you in the future when we're older, and just that it's a song about storytelling, and it's a song about going on adventures with the people that you care a lot about, and sharing these special moments, and just being able to be one with everyone around you and living in the moment. So that was honestly one of my favorite parts about the show, was just having an emotional connection with each song. In that same regard, seeing both Kyle and Dan hit those, I believe it was a bass drum or a snare drum, you can correct me if I'm wrong, at the end of the night, was complete and utter, like, I completely could not even believe that I was actually there witnessing that moment, because every single time I've watched a YouTube video of the night live, I've always wanted to say, one of these days I'm going to be in that crowd and I'm going to lose my cool, and of course I did. One of the things that I also really appreciated was that it was just those 3 to 5 minutes listening to Of the Night just brought me back to the 90s, and just brought me back to a quieter time, a more relaxed time, a very chilled environment, and I honestly loved every moment of it. Without kind of getting sappy and emotional, hearing Pompeii, seeing everyone at the very end, just kind of there's always that one song from a certain band or a group or an artist that you hear so many times, but yet when you hear it live for the first time, or second or third, it's as if you're hearing it for the first time again. And seeing everyone in the crowd, just hearing and feeling the good vibes coming off of everybody, that's what makes going to a show like that very special. And also having to kind of, you know, just see everyone's reactions to different songs. My reactions was pretty up there with on the monumental side for me, because I've been a fan of, I was gonna say NSYNC. I don't know why I thought about NSYNC. No, I've been a fan of Bastille for the last, I would say, year and a half, 2 years, and every single time they've been here in the Philadelphia area, I have been wanting to go and see them, and I was so bummed because I was dying to see them at Firefly, but tickets were too expensive, and adulting had to be done. So, but fortunately for me, and because I love social media so much, I was fortunate enough to find a link to the Mercedes-Benz Evolution Tour featuring Bastille and Passion Pit. Passion Pit is actually going to be in Atlanta and Austin, with Chicago and LA being Bastille's next 2 stops for this tour. And it was awesome. I signed up for it, and then I signed up my friend Liza because she is kind of like she is the Jewish version of me when as far as like my love goes for Bastille. She's my equal. We're both on equal levels of love for Bastille. So, I signed up and she got the email. So she's going to LA. So if any of you stormers in the LA or Southern California area or just West Coast stormers are going, just hit her up. I'll put her Twitter down below. Yeah, she's a really cool chick. She's kind of like me, but she's similar to me, but a little bit more. She's pretty rad girl. But let me stop rambling and just tell you guys that if you're going, you're in for like the biggest treat of your life, because that is pretty awesome. Like having, and now I know how my international friends feel, because they have waited, because I have friends that are from South America or from Europe or from Australia or Southeast Asia, and they don't get a chance to see certain bands that are based in the United States as I do, as often as I do. So when they get to see them, it's kind of like, it's nice. And it was really, really nice for me to actually see Bastille. And I gotta say, I really, really love the new stuff that Bastille's thrown out into the audience. Hangin is definitely one of my, like, I could definitely see myself vibing to that. It had a really, like, a low-key, kind of chill reggae vibe to it. I felt like it was inspired by, like, Bob Marley, almost, my opinions. But also hearing Bad Blood, and also seeing, what else was I stoked on? Seeing Bad Blood, Flaws, when Dan put on the gray hoodie and came into the crowd. That was pretty epic. That was, I'm not even going to kid around with you with that. Yeah, it was really, really good. And so I figured, I wanted to share with you my thoughts and kind of just how I felt about seeing Bastille at the Mercedes-Benz Evolution Tour. And I'm so excited that they're bringing new music out and touring again. Fingers crossed that they're touring this year, but I'll keep my eyes and ears open for that. As far as videos, there will be a new video up every week. I'm going to try to hit videos on the weekend just because I have a little bit more time to edit and things like that. It's going to be my first foray into editing a video on Final Cut Pro, so that would be very interesting. I have a lot of ideas for the rest of the summer, so stay tuned. And yeah, I'm just really excited. And if you want to hear more about my Bastille experience in a kind of more coherent manner, visit my blog here. I'm also going to put a link for a blog called the Geek Chick blog. Sorry. It is a blog that is that Camilla is actually a contributor for. Also, shout out to my front row dance party people, Ben, Emily, Jacob with a C, Jacob with a K, Coleman, Bonnie, Camilla, Bree, Olivia, Annie, and Annie's friend, which I don't remember her name. I don't think that she even mentioned her name, but if you're out there, hi, I'm Megan. Nice to meet you. I'll probably do, I don't know, an introduction video since I haven't done that on my channel before. So if you want to see an introduction video and or have questions or just want to know more about my goofy self, just leave the comments in the description box. Check it out. And yeah, I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this video. If you're going, I hope you guys stick around. There's going to be more videos. I live right by the beach and I'm from Philadelphia, so you'll expect to see more videos of the city and the shore. So yeah, I'm really excited. I actually also was really stoked on seeing Questlove. It was my first time actually seeing Questlove. Questlove is, he's a member of The Roots, and he also is one of the house band members for Jimmy Fallon. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm really stoked on that, and I'm rambling, so I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.